Alright, hello. Hello everybody. How are we doing today? Hopefully everybody is having a very wonderful day today. Yes, I certainly hope so. If you're not, then that's not very good. But hello regardless. I see that Omnigiri has managed to achieve a 55 watch streak, which is absolutely insane. That is crazy. That's almost 2 months. That's almost 2 months worth of tuning into the streams, which is just absolutely crazy. Oh, I didn't even realize that there's actually there's a full screen button on the or there's a full screen toggle on the options. I never realized that until just now. I could have done that last time I played Epic Battle Fantasy instead of making it such a big deal, but it's probably a good thing that we figured it out the other way because it allows us to mess with that whenever we have games that just, don't full screen. So that is pretty good. All right. But today, uh, to make sure this doesn't mess up on your guys' end. Oh, it does. All right, so yeah, we're gonna turn that off. I don't want to mess with that right now. So today we're going to be playing Epic Battle Fantasy 2. Let me turn this music back on real quick, and okay, let's get into this. So yes, we are going to be doing the second entry. I showed it to you guys a little while back, shortly after beating the first game. As you know, or maybe as you know, I don't know. The game is a little bit more complex than the first one. Not by much. It has, a couple extra things in it, a couple tweaks in there. It's a little bit longer than the first game. Not by too much though, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Let's see. All right. But yes, let's just hop into it. I think I could just continue. Okay, never mind. I can't because I never saved. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, we're gonna try to beat this in one attempt. Granted, we're gonna do this on normal, not, freaking epic plus plus plus. That sounds absolutely insane. I might try it at some point. I don't know. That sounds pretty difficult though. Enemies doing double damage is is kind of crazy. All right. So if you guys remember the first game, uh, we had to defeat Roku, which is essentially just zombie Goku. Um, and we managed to save the universe. But after the events of the first game, the world was left in a devastated state. The menacing evil that was terrorizing the universe was destroyed, but with such force that seismic and gamma waves tore the earth apart. It was not an ideal victory. For many years, the sky was covered with a thick poisonous smoke, and the global climate took a radical twist. Many creatures began to mutate from the effects and became vicious, attacking people and spreading further disease. Although the Earth eventually began to recover, the order was severely disrupted. There was such competition as to how the human race should be strengthened as to avoid another similar tragedy. While survivors debate and struggle to rebuild their lives, an ambitious man takes this opportunity to conquer the lands. Gathering an army of beasts and machines, he rampages across the continent, destroying all life in his way in the name of peace. After a slow and painful recovery, our heroes prepare for another epic battle. They've mastered new skills and meet new allies along the way to replace their fallen and forgotten comrades. Their journey begins in the Kitten Kingdom, whose occupants have shown them kindness and support whilst they were injured, but now they must make a hasty escape. Alright. Yes, I'm sure you guys remember the first part of this game is just killing cats. Kind of like that one game that we played, the kitten game, where all we do is literally just kill cats. Yeah, there's really not too much that's different compared to the first game. There are some new skills, as you can see, including you can actually switch which player goes first, which is actually like really huge in terms of strategy. Yeah, like there's a bunch of new skills. There's new weapons that you can choose from, and you already get items given to you at the start. You don't have to choose, which could be a bad thing, could be a good thing. I believe that the amount that we have right now would actually be more than what we could get in the first game. So, no matter how you think about it, this is kind of better, although the mystery potion is just a random effects. So, you know, take it at your own risk. Yeah, the whole concept of the second one is the exact same as the first one. You just go through seemingly countless waves of enemies and, you know, just try to defeat them all. Nothing more to it than that. I mean, there are new enemies, so, you know, there's definitely new strategies to do. I almost forgot too. I believe that there is an achievement for not defeating every enemy, for scanning every enemy. So I do need to scan as many enemies as possible. It'll also help to know like their you know, their weaknesses and immunities, because, well, that will really help in the future. Because as I've mentioned before, this game really likes numbers. So the more that you have the numbers in your favor, the better. All right. So I'm gonna use this time to switch my weapon so that, yes, that we have a fire weapon, preferably the one with the best fire. All right, so that looks like it's gonna be Inferno. And yeah, unfortunately, Natalie cannot have any, you know, any new equipment, which is a bit unfortunate, but she is a relatively balanced character, so it's not that bad. It still kind of sucks, but you gotta make do with what you got. All right. Yeah, we want to scan this moth as well. Yeah, as you can see, that makes a huge difference when you mess with the numbers. That went from doing like it was like 6,000 damage all the way to freaking 10,000. It's crazy. So I'm not gonna try to kill. What I'm going to try to do, actually, hang on. Let's just get rid of the cat right now. Let's just get rid of the cat, so I can do a scan bot. So yeah, we're going to switch to Natalie. Going to use a scan bot. I believe its weaknesses are ice and fire, if I remember correctly. Okay, never mind. It has a lot more weaknesses. So fire, thunder, wind, and ice. So just don't use poison. But it may inflict poison and lower defense. Alright, so yeah, we'll just use fire. I should be able to do a lot of damage with a regular attack, though. Not as much as I was hoping for. But right now, I can kill. So that's good. Alright, yeah, now we just have a bunch of cats. Yeah, let's do a wind slash. Doesn't kill, which sucks. I don't really have anything that does like a bunch of damage. So let's just bonk. Because they're all pretty low health anyway. Let's see, what I'm gonna do here actually is do a heal more. Should put me at full HP. Nice. And I'm just going to do another wind slash to get rid of both of them. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna need to do another scan. I'm pretty sure his weaknesses are pretty much the same, but there is also like, I think he's also weak to bomb. So that is good. Oh, it doesn't really help me too much. But it is just something, it's just, you know, something to know. Because I do have a couple bombs that I could use. Never mind, he doesn't have a weakness to bomb. It's just poison and fire. So it's the same as the cats. So we are going to do a inferno, or eruption I mean. And then we'll just do another. Nice, he's already at half HP. We like to see that. So now, I'm not gonna do a poison. Poison's better to do like at the very beginning of a fight. And he's already at half HP, so there's just no point. What is that, magic defense down I think? I'm not entirely sure. So what we're gonna do, let's save MP. And let's do another fireball. There we go. I guess I could have just done a fireball from the beginning. Alright, so yeah, that is the first stage. I remember that we got to this point the first time I showed it to you guys. Obviously it's still the same. Oh, hello Nuggets. How are you doing? I see that you're alive. That is very good to see. I'm glad to see that you're alive. How are we doing today? Hopefully you're doing good. That's good to hear. Yeah, today we're not doing anything like, you know, like super interesting, I don't think. You know, we're just continuing the epic battle fantasy. Let's see. Oh, this might actually be kind of good.
It's Pikachu!
I don't think we're fighting Pikachu right now. We might. You never know. Let's see. I'm gonna do Potion Thief because this one would actually be super good, especially late game. Or at least the effects of it will be super good.
Just redeemed hydrate, damn it.
Oh, okay. I guess I gotta hydrate. So where's my bottle? Where'd I put it? Oh, there it is. It was in my blind spot. I couldn't see it. We got off work early again. That's pretty cool. What am I hydrating with? I'm hydrating with water. Coconut water is actually the best thing to hydrate yourself with if you're like severely dehydrated. Otherwise, you just stick with water, like I do. All right. Yeah, I'm hoping that this that I only take about like 3 hours with this game. Just because, oh, this one's actually really good. Automatic. Oh wait, this actually saves us a turn. Like Mighty Mage is super good, but automatically adding new enemies to the bestiary is huge. I'm going with that. Okay. Yeah, I'm hoping that this only takes about 3 hours. Just because I do have work today. Actually, that reminds me. What time do I go into work today? I should probably check. Okay, I go in at 5:30. So I've still got plenty of time. Over 4 hours. But I still gotta be careful to actually make sure I look at the time. Alright. Oh, how did it miss? That's crazy. Okay. That's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do at all. Good idea. Yeah, probably. It would probably be a good idea. How is this thing not dead yet? At least they're missing their hit, so that's good. Yeah, because yesterday actually, I was almost late to work because I wasn't paying attention to the time. By the time I got off stream, I was already, you know, running late, but I managed to get there just in time. Yeah, so I am gonna set an alarm just to be on the safe side. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see, so we'll set that for 4:30. All right. All right, so we got 3 hours and 12 minutes. That's how long we got. I think we'll be able to. I think we won't have any issue finishing in that time. Or I could do a limit break with her right now. I don't want to do a limit break with her right now because there's no point in doing it to a moth that's basically dead. But I'll show you guys what that does later. You're sunburnt? Oh, that's right, your job. I was gonna say, how are you sunburnt? What'd you do, go out? I mean, technically you did go out, but let's see, where's the bestiary? There's the bestiary. So I can check out. Okay, so this the artwork of these guys. Oh my goodness. Hopefully the sunburn isn't too bad though. Usually when I get sunburn, it's not that bad. So inflict poison, lower defense. Has a more powerful physical attack than the red bee. But it's the fire, thunder, wind, and ice. And yeah, they do have good evasiveness. And look, plus 15. And yeah, we still got plenty of what's it called? Plenty of medals to get. So let's see, we're gonna want to go for. Yeah, we're gonna want to go for these bees first. And let's see. Let's go after this one. I was hoping it would kill. It did not. But this one does have a magic defense down. I'm just gonna kill it. You got a mystery potion. Oh, and that didn't kill. Okay. Had a lot worse. Like every muscle from your waist up on fire. Yeah, I've had some pretty bad sunburns myself. This was years ago, but like my sunburn was, I believe, let's see, it wasn't like a 2nd degree, but it was getting through a lot of layers of skin, and it was like just before the point when it was peeling, and it was so tingly, it was painful. It was so itchy and painful, and like my brain just couldn't handle how bad it felt. Like I was like convulsing because of how much pain and how itchy it was, that I just didn't, my young brain didn't know what to do. It was absolutely terrible. Although sometimes I still end up getting sunburned though, but it's not that bad. Oh, we already completed that wave. That was quick. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go with defense. Alright. Let's see, what are some of these things? Immune to freezing, that's actually kind of good. counter. See, this could be good. I feel like this could actually be pretty good. It's Potion Thief, Mana Leech. Standard attack leeches MP. I don't know. I mean, like, I'm actually curious about this. Like, this is actually huge. Increasing Nat's physical attack or standard attack by a crap ton is absolutely insane. You know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do just that. Let's see. Oh, this guy's gonna be tough. See, you got burnt badly. 30 miles offshore. Oh god. Being burnt when you're offshore has got to be the worst. Especially because, well, there's not really like any shade. At least depending on what sort of, you know, like water vessel you have. If you just have like a regular old sailboat, you're probably not gonna have like any shade at all. And oh, welcome back. But yeah, I was just saying that if you're 30 miles offshore and you get burnt, there's just no saving you at that point. That's absolutely terrible. I haven't been 30 miles. I don't think I've been 30 miles offshore before because I don't really like going on the water at all. I really hate the water. But I could not imagine being in that sort of situation. Oh wait, each of these is a different enemy? Okay. Oh wait, each of them gives him an extra turn. He can also repair them when they're destroyed. Oh, that's... Okay. This is actually, like, not good. Okay, to half the Guardians, that's actually huge. I think what I should do is go for the sword first. So we need Thunder and Bomb. Like let's cut his attacks and then we'll cut his defense. That's probably the best thing to do. So let's switch to, see, do we have a thunder weapon? I certainly hope so. Do I not have a thunder weapon? Well, this is interesting. Okay, I don't have a thunder weapon. Well... Oh my god, go away. Okay, here we go. You'll like it. Nothing like feeling a grouper from 2,000 feet deep. I hate the water because of exactly that. Especially not being able to see to the bottom. Not being able to see at the bottom is just terrible. But yeah, having a fish or anything like slide next to you while you're just minding your own business is just like, it sounds chills up my spine. Chills that I don't like. Okay, so it's Thunder and Bomb, and he's immune. Okay, so it's immune to poison, but his items are immune to everything. Issue is swimming in it. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm a decent swimmer. I can swim. But yeah, not being able to see really messes with me. Or not being able to see. I think that's, I don't know what I said. Let's see. Just trying to think, like, what should I go for with this guy? Because poison is just not an option here. Honestly, I might go with Soul Eater just because of how much damage it'll do. You gotta go. Alrighty. Well, it was nice having you here. Hopefully you can get some rest after work, and I'll probably be talking to you later, assuming that I can finish this game within a reasonable amount of time. Let's see what this does. I don't remember what this one does. Oh, it just does a heal. Okay, it also does buffs. That's actually good. Alright, so now we're gonna do a limit break. And we're going for your arm. Alright, so yeah, we got rid of his arm, which is very good. So let's see, Thunder. Yeah, we want to go with Thunder. Let's go for your shield now. Almost got it to half. It's actually really nice. Let's see now. Let's see. Actually, what we should do is how much is this? We'll see. Well, let's do a max potion here. And we're going to, let's see, what's this? Okay, yeah, let's see, I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna try to destroy this shield. I'm hoping it works. Dang it. Oh, you've got to be kidding. That sucks. Okay. That sucks. So alright, that did some nice damage. Let's do a Thunderbolt to get rid of that extra attack. There we go. Oh, that almost killed. That was close. She got 53 life. She got 53 hit points. Okay. Oh, mist potion. Okay, for both players. That's actually kind of good. Yeah, let's just use another max potion for her. Let's see. Yeah, let's just do another Thunderbolt. Now, see, that one didn't even do nearly as much as the first one did. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do another legend, try to knock out that shield. There we go. See, now I can just attack you directly. Oh, and the meat shield has fallen. Let's see, we're just gonna revive him. Alright. And I think we're just going, let's see, hang on. What else can we do? Boosting attack would actually be pretty good. So I am actually curious as to how much this is gonna do. Let's try it out. Not as much as I was hoping for, honestly. Let's see, let's bring her back to life. And then, yeah, let's do a limit break. So we can be healed, we can be buffed, all that good stuff. Oh, and he's stunned. Do I have a way to get rid of that? Alright, yeah, let's just do an antidote. Because, yeah, we want to hit him right now. Yeah, that did heavy damage. That was insane. Oh, hello, Metal.
Bread.
Hello, how are you? Obviously, you're doing pretty good because you started off by saying bread. How are things going on your end? Hopefully pretty good. Yeah, we gotta get rid of this sword. You know what? You know what? We're calling Meow Meow. We're calling Meow Meow. Let's go. Heck yeah. Got rid of that sword. I was, I've been, and I am. That's good. I mean, I was and I've been is pretty much the same thing though. So I think you were trying to be wise, but you ended up basically just repeating yourself. Take that as you take that as you will. Um, oh, I forgot. I forgot I can do something here. Hang on. I've got to heal myself. Next, I have to see how much damage this does. Oh, that actually does a lot of damage. Holy crap. For just a little bonk, that just crazy damage. Oh my goodness. Okay. Um First, we need to wait. I can't do that. Okay, so we're gonna make Matt go first then. So that she can do stuff. Okay. Now we need to do a heal more so we don't die. Alright. Yeah, we've almost got this guy killed. Let's see. Oh, and she's stunned. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna go for that shield. Oh, and she's... Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, she's still stunned. See, I think we'll be good to just smack him normally. Hey, look at that. Got ourselves a max potion. That's actually really good. Alright, look at that. Look at that. Natalie killed the enemy with just a good old bonk. Alright. At first glance, it may have looked like I repeated myself. But... no, you did repeat yourself. You wanted to sound... You just wanted to sound... philosophically. That makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, everybody wants to, you know, talk like a philosopher or whatever. Me, I just kind of exist. That's it. Let's see. I'm probably gonna go with this. Although, I mean, boosting this would be good. See, I could either boost attack or counter. You know what? Let's go with this, because this is for basically for all of Matt's attacks, which is actually really good. Okay. So I'm also gonna do Mana Leech because like Natalie's standard attack actually does stupid damage now, so that's gonna be super helpful now. Alright, so we finally got to a save spot. So that's actually really good. Alright, so our heroes have defeated the guardian of a massive arms factory. Though it seems that the factory has been deserted for some time, and the majority of weapons are no longer here. We probably should have known by the unkept state of the place. However, our heroes have managed to unlock access to an orbital ion cannon, which is currently conveniently positioned right above this location. I suppose that may be helpful, though potentially lethal to both parties. Make sure to try it out when wanting to vaporize some foes. Oh, who's this guy? Ah, that's right. It's one of our rivals from long ago. He's not here to fight today. Looks like he's gathered a lot of treasure and wants to sell us some pots. Meanwhile, No Legs the cat struggles with the tormented souls of his fallen brothers, who he betrayed back in his homeland, as he would otherwise have never been allowed to leave on this urgent quest. Their corpses must be slain again in order for them to rest in peace. So I think we have to do a minigame here. Yeah, we have to do a minigame. Alright, minigame time. Oh, wait. My keyboard isn't plugged in. I'm gonna die. See, that did not go very well. But it's okay. We've recovered. Ow. Ow. Look at that. We're pro. See, this is gonna be in, like, you know, the esports. This game is gonna be in esports. I just know it. And I'm gonna be, like, the best person at this game. Oh, and I just took more damage. Oh, how did I not get you? Ow, that hurt. Oh man, I'm taking a lot of damage, and there's still 30 seconds left. It's okay. Okay, yeah, now we're at full health again, so that's actually really good. What do you mean, no? Yes, this is basically just button mashing right now. It's actually kind of cool that we ended up getting that hype train, and I can't... Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, I can't get that last piece of treasure there. Alright, there we go. Hope we got enough monies. Let's go shopping. Let's go shopping. What do we got? So we got 9,000 gold. So, what should we do? Can we sell these? We can. I see, stunning is actually good. I'm gonna keep that. Yeah, oh, actually, hang on. We have a bomb attack. Well, let's take 2 bombs, actually. Okay. Yeah, we don't need the shuriken, though. We don't need that. Let's get rid of some of our attack potions. We don't need that many. Let's see. Yeah, we will definitely want a couple of those. And a couple of these. Mist Potion. Yeah, Mist Potion is actually pretty good. It's 5,000 health for everyone in the party. So for Matt and Nat. Get 5 of those. I think that's pretty much all we're gonna do for right now. Cause we get potions whenever we hit anyone with a standard attack with Matt. So that's pretty good. So any potion you see here, we have a chance to get, which is very good. All right, jellies. Let's see, what are these guys? What are these guys weak to? All right, so ice. Do we have an ice sword? I think we do. Yeah, blizzard. And then we'll do a glacier. So I'll go for this guy because has less health. Yeah, I don't really like the jellies that much because they can be pretty annoying. Hey, look at that, we got a mist potion. That's awesome. Oh, that actually heals a lot of MP. Jesus. That, like, completely restores her MP. And we got a magic potion. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, these guys have a lot of HP now. Okay. I should just keep... Oh, okay. They just said, nope. I wish I had a better ice spell to hit all of them. But that doesn't show up till, like, the next game. So, we're just gonna hit everything. Yes, for the whole party, for just 2 people. You are exactly right, Metal. Got a magic potion, nice. You know, let's just do another pulsar. Deal some nice damage. There we go. Alright, and let's go for you. And let's go for you. There we go. Look at that. And now we got Turtle. So this guy is weak to, I think, just fire. Or maybe it's fire and bomb. And they do have, as you can see, they have a lot of health. 62,000. So they are definitely tough. So Earth, fire, and bomb. And yes, it can also freeze you. Which is kind of rough. Alright, so, yeah, we want to, let's see. Maybe I should, yeah, let's go for the jellies first. And then we'll go for the ice turtle next. And let's heal. So I don't die. I'd rather not die if possible. Dying isn't the funnest of things, believe it or not. Alright, and actually, we can just bonk him for some decent damage. Ooh, that hurt. Oh my goodness. They're going ham. Do I want to heal Matt? Let's just attack. He's probably gonna die. Yep, he died. That's okay though, because I can just use a revive. And I can use this turn now to give him a fire weapon. Look at that. Ooh, okay, so he just buffed himself. That's not good. Actually, I think I can get around that. Yeah, so... Okay, no, it ignores my buffs. That's what it does, okay. Actually, what we should do is increase our defense. And we're gonna bonk. My goodness, my frames. My frames! Let's see, next we're going to boost attack. Oh, it only boosts my attack? Come on now. Let's see. Yeah, and let's do a barrier as well. This way we have plenty of buffs going on. And we got a max potion, that's huge. That's actually really good. Yeah, we need to heal Natalie before she dies. Like I said before, dying isn't fun. And he just buffed himself again. We gotta kill this guy. I'm just gonna keep bonking him. Aha, you missed. How did you miss, though? How did you miss? Come on now. How did you miss? Anyway, he's dead. And I gotta deal with two of them. But that's okay, because what we can do is that since these guys aren't buffed, I'm going to try to kill this guy as soon as possible. See, that didn't do nearly as much as I was hoping. So I wonder how much this is going to do, actually. 15, that's not bad. Alright, steal your potion. Max potion, nice. This should kill. Nice. Alright, so we got rid of one of them. Which is very good. Very good indeed. And we're going to switch back to Blizzard. And we're going to do a heal more. Alright. Yes, evil turtles. Yeah, I know that you didn't show up in the beginning of the stream. At least I don't think you did. If you did, you never said anything. But, everything that you see here got mutated after we killed Roku from the first game. That's why they look the way they do. They're mutated. Let's see, let's do Iceberg. And then yeah, let's do another barrier. Let's keep our buffs up. Let's do protect. They were fed energy drinks. Yes, that's exactly what it was. They were fed energy drinks. They were given Red Bull. Red Bull gives you wings. Oh my goodness! All of his attacks or all of his stats went up, and my frames went down. He buffed himself and then debuffed me. That's crazy. Hey, look at that. It doesn't matter though, because we killed him. Alright, let's increase our attack here. 30% chance of surviving a lethal attack. I'm not too worried about that, honestly. Buffs attack, ooh. That could be good. Although I do kind of want to do an extra attack if possible. That is kind of cool. Boosting Evade is actually huge. I want to go for Mighty Mage because it also boosts evasiveness by 4%, but this is 20%, which is actually huge. Yeah, we're gonna go with that and increase our magic attack. Yeah, 20% for increased evasiveness is oh god. Yeah, my frames are like messing up. Hang on, let me switch this to like a medium quality. That should be better. It's already better, actually. Alright, so... Okay, so there are two things here. Okay, this guy blows up, by the way. So I actually have to kill him first. I think his weakness is ice. If he blows up, that actually does a lot of stupid damage. Yeah, here we go. So ice, water, and holy. Yeah, we'll just self-destruct itself as soon as possible. So... Wait, what is this guy's weakness? I might be able to just do a limit break here. Now, he's also weak to ice. I don't have an attack boost, unfortunately. Yeah, for some reason my PC is struggling with this game. I don't know why. I mean, I can close a couple of things. Maybe that'll help, but it's not like they're really eating up that much memory. I don't know why my PC is struggling with a game from almost 10 years ago, I think. I don't know when exactly this particular game came out, but there's no reason it should be struggling this much. Yeah, I want... Oh wait, see, I can actually do this. Let's make it Natalie's turn. Yeah, it might be the unlimited frames. That's probably what it is. So let's do an attack potion. And now we do a limit break. Look at that. That was some good damage. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's do a regular attack. Max ether. Look at that. Look at that. That's good. See, we're gonna wait to use her limit break. And see, I know poison doesn't work on you. There's this. But it damages the party too. And I don't think we need to do that. So, let's just... I don't think it really matters. Yeah, this does more damage, so let's just do that. Natalie, I upped your evasiveness. How are you dying? Excuse me. Okay, we're just gonna limit break after all. Oh. Well, he's frozen now. Okay. Okay. You know what? You know what? We're gonna use ion cannon. Max radiation. It didn't even kill this guy. Excuse me? I should be able to kill this guy, actually. Yeah, there we go. Got an ether, which is nice. Hey, look at that, we got the counter. That's actually kind of cool. How much does drain even do? Let's see how much it does. It does a decent amount. Not as much as a potion, but it's not bad either. That did like nothing. Alright, let's do this. Weekly reminder to update. Oh, I probably should actually. I haven't done that since I first you know, got my computer up and running. So it's actually a good idea. Oh, I need to do a heal more. Well, see, that actually makes me wonder, like, how often should one actually update their drivers? Because I imagine all I have to do is go to the official website and just get them from there, right? Check every week, okay. I will do that. Hey, finally, she made an evasive maneuver. If you have an app, you update from there. Okay. I think I have the app. So I can just do that. Hey, look at that, we killed the boss. I didn't even realize he was a boss, honestly. See, we're going to increase our magic defense. And then let's do magic attack. Alright. So I'm not too worried about legend. Let's do cleaver. Although having resistances would be good in the long run. Yeah, let's go with the resistance. Occasionally gains auto life for never. Oh, that's actually kind of good. Boosting heal and heal more. Sometimes counter magic attack with lucky star. Let's do this. Let's do auto life. You once witnessed someone realizing they have to update their drivers after around 7 months. 7 months is crazy. But to be fair, I probably would have been in that same boat if you didn't tell me. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we need to get rid of this turtle first. Although, are those guys weak to ice? I don't remember. Okay, they are. So we're gonna go for them first. Get rid of the weaker ones first. Alright. It should kill. It did not kill. Okay. That killed though. Yay. Oh, and Nat's dead. Look at that. We'll just bring her back. We need more water of life. I got one left. And let's see, we need to do a heal more. Hey, look at that max potion. It's actually good that a counter is also considered a standard attack, which is just absolutely crazy. I'm thinking that this little setup that I've got going on right now is going to help me a lot in the future. We'll definitely need to work on our defenses though. Our defenses are definitely lacking. Okay, yeah, we're getting to a hard part of the game. We're about to get to the part where I died the last time I played this game. Let's see. I need to get rid of this cat. Excuse me? It missed? There we go. Didn't miss that time. Oh yeah, let's just pull out like one of my strongest attacks and it just misses. Gotta love that. Yeah, and I need to save my limit breakers for what's gonna be coming up for too long. Alright, so we need to do another heal. It's actually a really good thing that Natalie has such a good like physical attack now, and it also heals MP. So she's good now for just offense as well as just restoring herself. Because usually she can't do anything when it comes to physical attacks. Now she's actually better than Matt is, which is just insane. Alright. Let's see, what is this guy's weaknesses? I need to check that. Alright. So ice, okay, so that works out nicely. And we can also do poison. In that case, well, first I need to heal her. Let's do a heal. And yeah, for now, let's just... Oh, that does a lot of damage. I probably don't even need to worry about poison right now. Actually, yeah, let's steal your item. Got an ether. Let's bonk you. Nice. Owie. Let's see, let's heal real quick. Because this might kill. There we go. Oh, okay. That was the wave. That was quick. Okay. Let's increase our defenses again. Alright. Oh, this might actually be good. I don't know, I kind of want to go for Cleaver, but at the same time, this one is also really good. Because that does extra damage. Oh, it does extra earth damage to all foes. Well, Sub-Zero gets Iceberg boosted by 40%, which is actually huge. And it gets resistances. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Sub-Zero. Gives the regen effect. That's actually kind of good. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Regenerate. That'll probably be good. At least I hope it'll be good. Oh Christ, it's hideous. Yes, that thing is disgusting. As you can see, it's a boss monster too. Its weaknesses should be the same as the tail, because I think they're just the same creature. Yeah, sandworm's tail, and then sandworm. Ah yes, so I forgot. Yeah, this guy is a giant mutant penis. That's what he is. That is that's what he is. He is a giant mutant penis. Nothing more, nothing less. Let's see. I do need to go after that tail, but at the same time, I need to get rid of this guy, because if you don't, he's just gonna become a huge mess. And then I should have done a limit break first, actually. That was stupid of me. let's do a limit break. Hey, don't eat me. Oh, wait, he's stunned now. That's okay. Well, actually, what I can do is purify. Foot and mouth disease cured. Well, that's good to know. I don't even know what foot and mouth disease is. Yeah, we need to get rid of this tail. Hey, look at that. One hit. Max ether, nice. And then we're just going to do that again. Just on you. 56 damage. Or 56,000. 24,000, that's good. I just got burped on by a mutant penis. I don't know how you feel about that. How did I struggle against this guy before? He's actually like going down surprisingly quickly. Or maybe it's just because I actually know what I'm doing now. Now that I'm older. I'm older and wiser. Oh, we got regen going on right now. And we've got poison too, that's not good. But we have regen, which heals more than it deals damage, so that's actually good. Let's just try to kill this guy. Let's see. I don't think this will kill, but it'll get him very close. It missed, excuse me. How did that miss? There we go, look at that. We eat worms for breakfast, yes. We beheaded the giant penis. Yes, that's what we did. Alright. Boost accuracy, that could actually be good. Yeah, we definitely want to boost our accuracy, especially in the future. 50% immunity to all bad status effects. That could be good. I do want to boost all of my stuff though. Well, it's only by 4%. Let's go with immunity, because that's 50%. Alright, yeah, we got to a checkpoint. So I think this is 66% done now. Alright. Looks like our target is still a few steps ahead of us. There wasn't much here but wild beasts. No problem though, at least they were delicious. And as you can see, no legs, definitely enjoyed the taste of that sandworm. Uh-oh, it seems this food is rather poisonous. In the following moments, our heroes died of food poisoning, swine flu, and dehydration. But then an angel conveniently descends from the heavens and revives the party. Chances of that. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but the angel, as you can see, is wearing a skirt. Matt is not dead, and he's looking up the skirt. Survival skills of a hamster, yes. She then offers to sell you some potions and other drugs. You could use some of that to boost your morale. Getting to the desert was kinda crap after all, but first it's time for another money-grabbing minigame. Heck yeah. Time for another. Oh, and this one has a small area. Yeah, this one is actually going to be a bit tougher than the last one. Just because it is a smaller area. Ow. Okay, never mind. The area isn't smaller. It's just, it looks smaller. Feline exorcist. Yes, I am the feline exorcist right now. That's what's going on. Although these aren't demons, they're just skeletons. The skeletons of my fallen comrades. Oh god. I'm starting to get overwhelmed. It's okay, we're still alive. How did that not kill? Excuse me. I guess they have like a bit of immunity when they get spawned in. Ooh, nice. Look at that. Got 5 of them right there. Making a lot of money right here. Look at that. We got 6,000 points in part 2 of the minigames. And look at that, we got 12,000. How does one get rid of the undead? You kill them again, exactly. Exactly, that's how you do it. That's the only way to do it. See, oh yeah, I'm gonna need... take like 5 of those. I am gonna take like 2 more of both of these. Take some of these. I don't really need too many of these. I only need them for Matt now. So I'm gonna sell 1, sell some of these. Just because I don't need them. So let's have 10 of these. Do that. Let's get some more of those as well. Because I don't really use these potions too much because I have a good strategy, I feel like. Because I believe this is the last save spot that we have. So there's no point to save our money. So let's take some of these. Honestly, I'm thinking of just like going for bombs. Or maybe like shurikens, bomb, and stunners. To get some status going. Because, I mean, actually stunning is better than poison, honestly. Let's take some of those. Let's take like 2 of those. And let's just stock up on bombs. Alright. Spirits. So yeah, this is the furthest that I've been in the game. So after this, or like from this point on, I have no idea what's going to be next. But I know that we are getting pretty close to finishing the game. Alright, let's see. So it starts off with the auto life effects. Better debuff that or it'll revive itself. Well, that's not good. We want to use dark, fire, and wind. Do I even have any, like, good stuff for that? So I got fire. Where's my fire? Oh, that didn't do as much as I was hoping. Oh wait, I have a dark... I think I have a dark spell, don't I? Oh yes, I do. I have Pulsar. I've been blinded by the lights. And it missed. Yeah, I need to find some way to debuff their auto revive. Let's see. I gotta figure out how to do that though, because I'm not entirely sure. Well, first of all, we need to change our weapon to Inferno. Let's see. How do I take off their... To give my... Oh wait, hang on. So this may debuff the foe. See, this might work. Let's try this. Let's try Siphon. Okay, so all that did was get rid of their magic abilities. Didn't get rid of their auto revive. We got Water Life, so that's good. Yeah, I don't know how to get rid of their thing. Yeah, we need to heal. See, Metal, what were you trying to do? You said follow age, but I don't know what you were trying to do there. So yeah, we're just gonna have to kill these guys again. Alright. Thought it would show how long you've been following this channel. Oh. Yeah, I don't know much about that. Yeah, and I have no idea how to see how long people have been following me either. Tax evasion. I don't think that's the right command. But I do commend the effort. You know, can't fault a guy for trying. Okay, so they no longer have siphon on them. Oh my goodness, it's trying to blow us up. Did you see that? Okay. So I am kind of curious, it's like how much longer? I can just look at the stages. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're actually almost done with the game. Yeah, there's only 6, and this is another spot where we can increase our stats. So, but yeah, there's only 6 more stages, including the one that we're on. We're getting pretty close to the end. Pretty close. Hopefully we don't die. Okay. And yeah, those guys have auto revive, of course. So I'm going to get rid of this moth. That's what I need to do first. And I can also wait. Does dark? I don't think dark works on you, so I need to get rid of you first. Nice. All right. Hey, we got a water of life. So it's probably better to just go after these guys one at a time, since they're gonna come back anyways. Yeah, having regenerate is actually so awesome right now, because it means I don't really have to worry about healing too much. Granted, I should heal right now. Yeah, I'm gonna use Natalie to heal. This way I can just kind of keep smacking. Just do a regular potion. He's not low enough that I need to use a max potion. Yeah, we need to save our limit breaks though for the next stage. Next stage is where there's a boss. He's got 28 HP. Are you serious? Elevate no legs to godhood. You know, actually, a bit of a spoiler, but that kind of happens in the future. It does kind of happen. He gave no legs a cookie. See, no legs always deserves a cookie. Actually, I can bring in no legs at some point. I know you haven't seen him actually do anything yet, but he does do something. Let me get rid of at least one of these guys. Alright, so I'm going to do a wind slash so I can kill you. Alright, so Yeah, I'm gonna show you no legs real quick. Okay, so it's not with Natalie, it's with Matt. Let's see, it should be special. Yeah, here's no legs. Look at that. Where did you steal those from anyway? Because that doesn't even use our supply. So it's actually really cool. Granted, Natalie doesn't need any healing or MP, so she just, you know, didn't gain anything from that. But yes, in the 5th game, No Legs basically ascends to godhood, and it's wonderful. Worship No Legs. To my knowledge, by the 5th game, I think No Legs is like canonically like the strongest character in the game, besides like the final boss, because of what he can do. But I'm not entirely certain. Oh, I can counter more often. You know, yeah, let's counter more often. That sounds good. Evasiveness by another 20%.
Metal sorry, I just redeemed hydrate, damn it.
Oh, I guess I gotta hydrate. Okay, let's boost our evasiveness by another 20%. And let's increase our magic defense. Actually, let's do our physical defense. Let's see, where's my water? There's my water. Ah, yes. Here's the, we gotta fight the Hydras. I haven't fought these guys before, so I don't know their weaknesses. And they both... Wait, they both have 200,000 health. In addition, I think they're weak to Holy. Because they're undead. So, you know, Holy sounds like the right thing. I guess I could have just... Oh, I guess I can't. Okay. I guess I could go all the way back. Alright, so the heads revive each other. They can also do instant death. Okay, so that means we actually can't just go for one. So poison doesn't work. So we have to do holy and fire. The fact that they revive each other is disgusting, especially with that much health. And they have instant death. Like, this is not good. This is not good. Then again, I've gone against harder bosses, but this is still rough. This is still rough. Don't get me wrong. Okay, what we need to do first is let Natalie go first. Let her use her limit break so I can get buffed and debuff them. And then we use our limit break. Oh my god, look at that damage! Jesus! Of course they sound like Godzilla over there. Okay, and she actually has auto revive right now, which is actually huge. But she can't use... Oh wait, we're both siphoned. That's bad. That's actually bad. Let's use an antidote for you. And yeah, let's use judgment. Yeah, because we can't go for one at a time. We have to try killing them both at the same time. Repent for your sins, beast. Oh, that they missed both. They missed. That's insane. Do some standard attacks. And let's just do another judgment, because it does decent damage. 31,000 damage is crazy. Breath smells like death. Yeah, that's that instant death move right there. It has low accuracy, but instant death is still instant death. And the music on here is like so awesome too. I love the music. Alright, let's just do another judgment. It's just the right call. Just keeps doing a crap ton of damage. Okay, he's almost dead now, which is good. He only hit once that time. That's awesome. I think I have a holy weapon or a holy. Yeah, Seiken. Here we go. Holy attack. That's the word. Doesn't do as much as Natalie's because I don't have the right sword equipped, but that's okay. Let's just do another judgment. We're just spamming judgment. Alright, we should be able to kill next turn. Oh, okay. Okay. I guess we're not killing next turn. God damn. See, we would have killed next turn. We would have killed next turn. Alright, and we should be able to kill now. If we do a wind slash. Look at that! You fought tougher imps. Keep killing it until it dies, yes. Even though we didn't have to keep killing it. Nice. Alright, so I think this is like the last point that we get to save. Or not save, but get skills. Alright. So I'm gonna do Cleaver. And let's see. Revive fully heals HP, gives auto life when used on it. Okay, that's actually good. So I could boost my defenses or my attack. But having auto life is actually kind of cool. Because yeah, like I said, I've never fought the final boss, so I don't know how strong he's gonna be. So yeah, let's do that. Might not be the right call, but I don't know. Looks like a job for aerial support. All right. I think these guys' weaknesses are Thunder and Bomb. There's still 7 more enemies that we have to find. All right, so Thunder, Bomb, Ice, and Wind. Okay. It's the most powerful grunt in the game. Okay. So Thunder, Bomb, Ice, and Wind. So I definitely don't have the right sword for this, so let's go with Blizzard. And I'm gonna bonk you. And to get my MP back. How did it miss? Oh, got a bomb. That's nice. Yeah, we need to heal here. Now we're getting close to finishing the game, but everything is doing a lot of damage now, which is kind of scary. Are we gonna meet the mech from London? No, maybe. I don't know actually. I don't think so. I cannot confirm nor deny this statement or this question. But I should say that I seriously doubt it. Don't get your hopes up. But there is probably gonna be another mech from London. That would be interesting though. That would definitely be interesting. So I'm actually glad that I increased her evasiveness to like, what was it, 40% right now? Let's look at her stats. Let's see. Yeah, my evasiveness is at 45 right now. That's actually really good. His is -10. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so he's like not dodging anything. Let's see, then Iceberg. I like how my ice attack is just a giant ice blade. It's wonderful. Alright, so this is probably like the last stage before the final boss. True tank build, yes. Actually, what are his attacks? I want to see now. I wasn't looking at that. Let's see, so he's got, actually he does have a pretty nice attack. And he does have decent defenses too, as you can see. Um, yeah, Natalie doesn't like have much of any defenses. Actually, I think her regular defense is higher than Matt's. But yeah, his attack is pretty up there. All right. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to save our limit break. We need to go for these drill guys first. Oh, you gotta be kidding. You gotta be kidding. Okay. 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 We're pulling out the stops. If you're gonna dodge my attack, I'm gonna give you something you can't avoid. Watch him avoid it anyway, that'd be kind of funny. Oh, I really hope I don't die. Okay, we're still alive. We're still alive. That's good. Let's see. Iceberg. Hopefully this doesn't miss. Okay, there we go. Crap. Okay, so it actually has bad accuracy. I didn't realize that. And then let's go for the kill. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I thought we were gonna die there, honestly. I thought it was over. I thought it was over. Oh, that would have been bad. That would have been very bad. Alright. Heal more. Alright. It missed again. Brother. Matt, you need to start hitting your targets. Oh my goodness. Stop drilling her. Yes. Matt, you need to hit your targets. Oh my god. This is getting... Wait, hang on. What is his freaking evasiveness? Oh, and he's dead. Okay. Oh, plus 10 evasiveness. No wonder. No wonder he keeps missing. Alright, let's do a revive. Yep, and he has auto revive, which is cool. Finally. Are these guys running Windows? And brother, I'm running Windows. So I wish I had like a stronger, like a really strong dark element that didn't attack one, or that only attacked one thing. Well, I think these guys are also weak to, I think they're weak to ice, aren't they? I don't remember. We're just gonna bonk. We're gonna try to save our MP. Which reminds me, I should probably give him some MP right now. Alright, and then we're going to have you go. We're gonna heal. And then I might be able to kill this turn, which will be really good. And then it should be on to the final boss. It missed. Matt, come on. Stop missing. Oh my goodness. Alright, what's next? Oh, okay. another chance to ready ourselves. Alright, so this should probably be the last thing. The last one. You know what, I'm probably gonna use a lot of bombs here. So I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna do... yeah, I'm gonna do healer. Alright. On to the final fight, I believe. I think it's the final fight. It should be. Alright, I don't like the look of this place. And what's with that face? What's with that fancy car over there? Yes, this is a car. He says he's not a car, but this is definitely a car. This is totally a car. Get out of the way, Nublets. This area has been quarantined. Well, your lives are forfeit either way. Now that you've seen me, the earth must be purged of all infidels. Huh, have we met before? So what's your plan now? Just trying to kill everything? It sickens me to see things the way they are. Only by destroying everything can the world be rebuilt. I don't like that sort of stuff. You're gonna have to smash up your tank, bro. Alright. Alright, yep, this is the final boss. Basically just a PNG. The final boss is a PNG. Oh geez. Okay, so this is like is this like a multi-stage boss? This one's also 200,000 too. Oi, bro, the lag. Why is there so much lag? Just let me see. Okay, there's the tank. Can deal some mighty damage. Immune to pretty much everything. So thunder, bomb, earth, and ice. It has like no evasiveness. Yeah, so this is the intro to the final boss. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's like lower the quality even further. Because oh my goodness. Let's switch to Natalie. Let's do her limit break. So I can buff and debuff. Now let's... Oh wait, I might have done this wrong. Did I do this wrong? I might have needed to switch weapons. Because I don't think it was ice. He doesn't have a weakness to ice. Oh, he does. Never mind. Never mind. We can do this. Let's go. Oh, that almost killed. Which is actually crazy. And we got max ether, nice. Bro, the lag. What in the world? It probably is the infinite frames, because there's no way this is lagging this much. Why is this a German tank? I don't know why. I don't even know. I didn't even know this was a German tank. How did it get here? Treads. That's how. It has treads. That is the only reason that you get. It has treads. You know what? You know what? We're gonna throw a bomb at this thing. How much does this do? 42,000 damage? And then it just went up to 1,200,000. Well, there's Lance. And he's got a cannon. He's got a cannon, there's Lance, and then you get the main tank. If I go for the main tank, will that kill? Let's see. Let's look at the bestiary again. There's still 3 more enemies to fight. Alright, so... this thing can apparently still avoid things, because as you can see, it went from -200 to -50. Summons 5 types of turrets. Can be damaged by destroying the turrets. Was not completed in time for World War II. Okay. Imagine if something like this was in World War II. That'd be insane. Why is there a German officer? Probably because he's German? I don't know. I don't know why. Don't ask me these things that I don't know the answers to. Let's see. He's human, so he's got low resistances to status effects. Why is he wearing a windmill of happiness? I don't know. Don't ask me things I don't know the answers to. Ah yes, the Shoop Whooper. See, if its charged attacks hits you, you're in trouble. Okay, so we gotta go for that. You're the one playing it. This is the furthest that I've been, though. I don't know. You should know the lore. You guys have been reading the lore. I've been telling you the lore. I don't know if Lance is German. I just know he's trying to kill everybody. And that eye patch is actually completely unnecessary. But yes, we're just gonna start throwing bombs. Oh god. It's gonna shoot the whoop. Oh yeah, his gun is, or his blade is also a gun, by the way. It's a gun blade. It's not a keyblade like in Kingdom Hearts, but it's a gun blade. I kind of need to poison him, but with this ion cannon charging up, I'm scared. I'm scared. Mom, come pick me up. I'm scared. It's not gonna kill. It's not gonna kill. I wonder if that would kill. Well, time to find out. Time to find out. I'm either gonna die, or I'm gonna get really freaking close to dying. Oi, that didn't kill. Oi. Oh, I'm dead. Oh! No way. No way I survived that. Oh, oh my god. 3 HP remaining, and I survived. There's no way. 3 HP. Oh my god. See, you see what we call that? We call that plot armor. Bro, it's only because I increased her evasiveness so much that I survived that. Bro, Matt's getting just destroyed. Oh my goodness. You see, high risk, high reward. That's what that was. It was high risk. Super freaking high risk. But some high freaking rewards. Alright. And I definitely need to heal Matt right now. Wait, he's got auto revive right now. So he would come back. So I don't really need to. Let's instead... Let's use Toxic against Lance. Alright, and then he comes back. Yes. Nice. Yeah, that poison is gonna help a lot. What we need to do now is... Let's see, where is it? Mist Potion. And... Honestly... Wait, can I... I don't think I can stun. Can I stun that guy? Call the orbital barrage on his location and live to tell the tale. Yes. Imagine calling an airstrike on your location and surviving. Oh, I don't know what I did. Hang on. Cancel. Oh, yep, I messed up there. I messed up. Okay. So this is the Valkyrie. Okay, so yeah, you can't stun him. Can I stun Lance? So he doesn't have anything there. So, Lance is gonna get poisoned and stunned. How do you like that? So yeah, we're just going to attack the Valkyrie for right now.
Hello there.
Oh, hello, Sukiyo. God, this thing has so much health. Freaking a million health. Over a million health. But hello, Sukiyo, how are you? Honestly, you missed such a good moment, though, when we survived with 3 HP. Such a good moment. Oh, your EP? It's okay, I'm always tired. I am always in a state of drowsiness. Okay, so he's no longer stunned. We can fix that, though. We can fix that. You're stunned again. And I'm gonna start throwing bombs. We're gonna bomb the German tank. Oh god. What is that? I don't know what that is. What is that? So I gotta see, I gotta look at its stats. Alright, so this one, dial-up modem. So thunder and bomb. So it's immune to poison and blind, but you can stun it. Sealing it will force it to spam a moderate electric attack. What if I just, you know, make it not do anything? It didn't work. It didn't work. Okay, fine. There we go. Oh, gosh, metal. I was trying, okay. See, I'm just gonna stun Lance again. Honestly, the more that he just stays out of the picture, the better. We just don't want him to come back. We don't. The longer he's out, the better. And honestly, this thing might be stunned. I can't see it behind his fat head. I don't know. We need to heal though. Let's just do a heal more. Yeah, so that thing is definitely stunned right now. Which is very good. See, how much was the bomb do to you? Does some nice damage. It does some nice damage. I like that. You know what else I like? I like pulling out the ion cannon and killing everything in sight. And hopefully not dying this time. Let's pray we don't die. Oh, it almost got Lance. Not really. Ooh. Brother, the frames. The frames, brother. Okay. See, I want to heal first. Just to be on the safe side. Let's do a limit break. Yeah, we're going for that first. Did that thing dodge? Should upgrade to broadband. I haven't noticed that he wasn't stunned anymore. Oh, he's dead. Let's go. Let's go. He's dead. All right. So this Valkyrie can only summon some more helpers. What would be not again? Are you talking about like not dying again? I seriously hope we don't die. That would suck. Let's see, because I know that ice works against you. See, I've also got bomb. If I can I debuff you somehow? If there's a way that I can debuff you, I don't think there is though. Oh wait, this lowers magic defense. And bomb is a magic attack. Or airstrike is a magic attack, I mean. See, most effective with anarchy equipped. Okay. So let's get anarchy. And then this also lowers defenses. Let's wait to use this until it summons, because I don't want it to go to waste. I guess we'll just do thunder. Yeah. Oh god. Oh god, yeah, we need to get rid of that. We need to get rid of that. Oh no. First. Yes, lower magic defense. We need to get rid of that. ASAP. I believe it's bomb and thunder. Bomb, thunder, and ice, I think. Okay, just bomb and thunder. Yeah, we need to get rid of that. I don't think I need to explain what happens when you get hit by a nuke. Yes, you do not. I need to get rid of that thing. Oh god. Yes. Oh. Okay. Yeah, you gotta stop it before it hits 0. Airstrike. Wait, did I do airstrike? I'm making sure. For a second I thought I didn't hit airstrike. What? There's no way they would deploy a nuke in close quarters combat. Yeah, there's no way that we would also use an ion cannon from space in close quarters combat either. There's no reason that would happen, right? There's no way, right? Like, who would do such a thing? Who would unleash an ion cannon from space to attack in close quarters combat? Only a fool would do such a thing. Okay, it's dead. It's dead. Okay, we got rid of the nuke. Oh, I don't like, you could bring me just about anything, just not the nuke. Oh, the nuke is scary, because it also appears in another game, I think, if I remember correctly. So I just have knowledge about that thing. Okay, we can breathe. We can breathe now. I mean, heck, let's just keep throwing bombs at you. That's really just the best thing to do right now. Just keep throwing bombs. And I don't even need to worry about healing because of a regen. Just keep throwing bombs. We got this. Oh, that's not a new one though. I need a new one. Oh, that's right. I have to keep this guy alive so I can complete my bestiary. Because, let's see, hang on. I think he can summon 5 different helpers, right? Yeah, 5 different helpers. There's one, let's see, that's a lance. 1, 2, 3. What do you mean 5? There was only 3. Well, either way, we're missing one, so we can't kill the Valkyrie yet. We have to go for the turrets, which is a little annoying. Not much we can do though. Let's go for the turret. I got a bomb! Heck yeah! Oh god. Okay, I thought it was charging up. I was gonna be so annoyed. Let's see, let's do an unleash. And it didn't even debuff, that sucks. Throwing a bomb. Okay, Matt's gonna die. He's dead. But that's okay. We'll bring him back from the grave. No dying on my watch. Alright. Oh, I probably should have done that. I probably should have done that before. Oh well. Oh, that doesn't do nothing for damage. Okay, I am kind of curious to see how much this will do now. Ooh, almost 30 damage, 30,000 damage. I don't feel comfortable not healing right now. I should definitely heal. Yeah, like the Valkyrie's almost dead. Not almost dead, but There's another ion cannon. I gotta get rid of the first. I gotta get rid of the first one. Okay, there we go. Like that was like the perfect amount of damage right there too. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going after these cannons. I do need to change my weapon. I think I need to go back to ice, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it is ice, I remember. So, blizzard. And blizzard rhymes with lizard, which rhymes with gizzard. I don't know what else gizzard rhymes with. I'm not good at rapping. Never been good at rapping. I can rap presents though. Not very good though. Oh, when he's charging up. Of course, I say lizard and it just triggers something in your brain. You know what? I can't even be upset about that. I can't even be upset about that. Oh wait, Glacier actually does more damage than Thunderbolt. Your brain works on keywords. You see, that's fair. That is totally fair. So I'm thinking I might just have to kill this thing. Wait, if I did a siphon... Well, first, hang on, first... we need to revive. First and foremost, we need to revive. Oh my god, the frames. Brother. Okay. Alright, got rid of him. Oh, and I just got siphoned. That's okay, it only worked on Matt. And Matt is okay if he gets siphoned. We got another bomb, nice. Yeah, I do want to... I want to siphon that guy. That radar dish is pretty terrifying if he's not siphoned. Excuse me? Excuse me? How did a stationary object dodge an attack? I'm gonna go cry. Oh my goodness. Oh god. Okay. Time for you to use your limit break. I think it's time to just try to destroy this thing, honestly. I think we should just try to destroy the Valkyrie. Maybe it didn't dodge, maybe Matt is getting a bit tipsy from dying and getting revived non-stop. Yes, you know what? You're probably right. And actually, I think this thing is like one tap right now. Let's go. Let's go. Look at that. Look at that. We got the Valkyrie. We saved the world. Hey, look. There's Lance. Unfortunately, I didn't get the bestiary completed. But I was ready to just kill the Valkyrie with 2 satellite dishes. No, thank you. No, you know what would be scary? It's just is if it was 2 nukes. If it was 2 nukes, I'd be done for. Alright, and so, in a glorious display of power, the war machine was blown to smithereens. The Earth's greatest threat had now been eliminated. But what of the pilot? The 2 young men have recognized each other's fighting spirit and put their differences behind them. Lance surrendered his uniform and learnt the importance of human life. And so the party has gained a 3rd member. The world finally enjoys a long-awaited peace, with the 3 legendary heroes watching over it. The end. Look at that. Look at that. We beat the game. Look at that. I think Natalie only died like once in that entire thing. No, I think she died twice. She died like twice. And Matt died a crap ton. I mean, he is the meat shield. Bro, what's going on? Okay, there we go. Look at that though. We managed to win. First try too. I mean, first try of the stream anyway. If I was to have to replay this, that would be rough. That would be rough. Bro, the lag is crazy. Why is there so much lag? And I can't even change anything in here, like for the options either. Oh my goodness. Let's look at the art gallery though. Let's look at the art gallery. Oh yeah, I should mention that that this series does have a lot of fan art though. Like all of its fans love the game so much so that there is just so much fan art of the game. Honestly, like, this is like one of my favorite illustrations of Matt though. I think it's simple, but it's like I just think it works really well for the character. And honestly, this should have been what the golem looked like in the game. That would have been so cool. Yes, the moths and the jellies. We'll definitely be seeing more of those in the future though. If I'm not going to update my drivers after stream, track you down. I will update my drivers. Don't worry. Oh, look at this thing. That's sick. This is actually like super cool right here. Like this is what we got, but this is what it could have been. This is insane. Yes, the seal enemy. Yeah, see this guy actually never appears in the games, in any of the games, which is a bit sad.
Bread, 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 bread.
Ah yes, he realized I was lacking drills in the last game, so I stuck some on him. Ah yes, the Valkyrie. See, this is what it's inspired by. Inspired by Metal Slug, named after the movie. Because people told me the pilot looked like Tom Cruise. That was just a massive coincidence. I hadn't seen the movie yet. Yeah, see, this is what the Valkyrie could have been. Honestly, I like what it is now. I think it looks better like this than this, which is not that much different, but there are some slight differences. Ah yes, the bad ending when we all just explode. Oh, the original costumes. That would have been crazy actually. Oh, that reminds me. So yeah, Metal. We didn't get to see uh the mech from London, unfortunately. No, there was no mech from London this time. Yes, plot armor. And some of the backgrounds here. I did like this background. This background is really cool. All right. And just like that, that was Epic Battle Fantasy 2. I hope you guys really enjoyed that one. That was the first time that I've beaten Epic Battle Fantasy 2. Um, like I mentioned before, I had only gotten to the part with the sandworm, or sorry, the giant mutant penis, um, as it's called. Um, so yes, we finally killed that, even though it threw up on us a few times and poisoned us, but we killed it, and that's what matters. Um, oh, okay, it just exited out of the whole thing. That's not what I was expecting. Let's see. See what other achievements are are in the second game. So I gotta go down here. All right. I haven't done all the achievements for the first game either, which I'll have to do at some point or another. Alright, let's see. Epic Battle Fantasy 2. Alright, here's one. Launch a powerful new missile weapon. I don't even know what that one was. It might have just been the airstrike. Maybe there's a different missile. That's the only thing I can think of. Let's see. What else? See, slam foes with an earth-shaking skill. I don't know what that one is. Matt survives with 1 HP left. Okay, so that's one of the skills that you can upgrade yourself with. See, use a fully upgraded cleaver limit break. It's unfortunate I did not get that, even though it wanted me to upgrade the cleaver multiple times. Tried all 11 swords in one game. I only tried like 3 of them. See, washed away by waves of fire. I don't know what that was. Okay, that one's probably the nuke, if I had to take a guess. Bring no legs to the battlefield. I did though. I did bring him to the battlefield. So you get 5,000 points in part 1. Okay, so I missed that, unfortunately. Get killed by a summon. Okay, that's probably by Meow Meow, if I had to take a guess. Or, okay, not really by Meow Meow, but by any of the summons. That could also be the Ion Cannon. See, on hard difficulty, do over 35,000 damage with the Staff Bonk. Unfortunately, I didn't get that much. Do more than... So do 100,000 damage with one hit. That'd be crazy. See, a poisonous plague spreads among foes. Defeat any boss in one turn. Excuse me? One turn? I don't even know how you would do that. Beat the game on epic difficulty. Complete the bestiary. Yeah, I wasn't able to do that. And apparently there's a, okay, this is like a survival. Okay. So that's just doing the mini game again. But yes, that was Epic Battle Fantasy 2. If you want, I can show you guys a preview of the third game, of the third entry into the wonderful series of Epic Battle Fantasy. I mean, cause I still have a lot of time. I have plenty of time right now, actually. Because it would take me a long time to get some of those achievements for the second one. Trying to kill a boss in one turn, excuse me? I mean, I don't even know how to do that, and I've been playing these games for a hot minute. Um, so I don't know how to do that. So instead, we're not gonna do that for the time being. So what I'm going to do, I don't want to stream it to that computer. This device. I have to install it. You gotta be kidding me. It won't take that long. It won't take that long. We just gotta wait for a minute. Actually, yeah, it's almost done. Alright, there we go. Let's play. Let's play this thing. Oh, why is it so small? Why is it smaller than than all the other games from before? Okay, I gotta wait for this thing to go away so I can, okay. Okay, full screen. Oh my god, the quality. Bro, why is the quality so bad? Okay, resolution. Okay, I mean, that's the best we're gonna get. Um, make sure that it's, okay, it's still good on your guys' end.
It's Pikachu!
Oh, yeah, yeah. That is indeed Pikachu. You guys finally got it. It's Pikachu. You want to know something cool? Is that there's actually an achievement for this particular part. I think we have to get rid of 100 slimes. Oh, I just killed a Pikachu. Let's see how many Pikachus we can get on the screen. See, guys, oh, I just killed another Pikachu. Yeah, this is the entirety of Epic Battle Fantasy 3. There's nothing more to the game than this. we just gotta kill slimes. It's like that one game, Slime Rancher, a game that I've actually never played. It looks interesting though, Slime Rancher. I just, you know, never played the game. Well, I got 100 of them, but nothing happened. Okay, well, oh well. Anyways. Alright. Probably need to turn down the music a bit. Alright. Yeah, that was a little loud. Okay, so we still got it. We still got the achievement. Alright. Let's see, so... Oh yeah, all this music is made by Fiona, who is also the one I put... Or, hang on. If I can word this properly. She's also the artist of all the music that I use before I start streams. Oh, here's the options. Okay. Just turn down the sound a bit. Okay. And yeah, I gotta get some of the other achievements here. So I don't remember what all of them are. Anyways. But I will give you guys a quick little what's the word I'm looking for? Quick little tour of the first game, or not the first game, of the third game. But letting you guys know now, this game is significantly different from the first two, and you'll be able to see that very shortly. Alright. A few years ago, a great battle against an evil entity rocked the earth. The destruction left the population enfeebled and struggling to survive. A mighty warrior, Lance the Gunner, took this opportunity to conquer the lands. However, he was promptly defeated by Matt the Swordsman and Natalie the Magician. Following this battle, the three young heroes teamed up, hoping that no new evil force could defeat their combined power and once more bring chaos to the world. The trio spent their days hunting treasure and challenging new opponents. Eventually, legends and rumors led them to an ancient tomb, the resting place of a powerful deity. To their surprise, it seemed that this being was still alive, merely imprisoned and induced in a deep sleep. Curiously, the trio prodded the chained demon, and then that was their demise. The demon quickly awoke with a violent shockwave. The trio were stunned and unable to retaliate as the powerful magic tugged at their souls. The demon began to drain their life energy, but as the heroes were so powerful, their combined energy was too much for him to absorb, and they survived the ordeal. However, the power of this demon was now so dense, it began to distort the space and time around him, forming a growing void of nothingness. When the trio awoke, they found themselves in a foreign land, with most of their powers drained and their equipment scattered throughout the continent. They were reduced to the status of ordinary adventurers. They would not give up until they had remedied this situation. Clearly it was not just their problem, but the entire world's. An ancient and mysterious deity, now possessing their combined powers, was free to waylay to the lands. Oh, by the way, you can use WASD or the arrow keys to move around and space to interact with stuff. M or escapes also opens the menu. You know, in case you guys needed to know. And the music is still kind of loud, so I'm turning that down. But yes, as you can see, you can actually move around in this game. There's actually stuff to do, and there is a lot of dialogue in this game compared to the first two. Yeah, and now Nat's complaining about them not wanting to touch that deity. See, it looked dead, smelled dead. Never expected anything like this to happen. It's probably still out there doing who knows what. I guess we've landed pretty far away. This landscape is unfamiliar. Looks like a farm on some village. Guess we better have a look around. I just want my swords back. I spent years stealing those. It's not an immediate concern, but I guess we'll need to recover our skills and weapons at some point if we're to fight that guy again. But yes, there's also treasure to find. There's also some things you can interact with, like, let's see, like NPCs. You can talk to NPCs. This guy's name is Boko. The free will update, yes. We can move now. In addition, like, a lot of these characters actually have items that we can have in the future. Like, this guy's sword on his back is an item that we can eventually have ourselves. This cow dress is one that we can also have in the future. And as you can see, we can do quests. We can do quests, and we can have that costume. We can mess with the pigs, and we get achievements for that. We can do the same with cows. I don't think that there's an achievement for that though. Let's see. Let's look around the village some more. Oh yes. Yeah, poor animals. Why do people have to hunt them? Don't worry, their sacrifices were not in vain. I bet they taste delicious and make fine clothes. You can also see, there's something back here. Probably belongs to shopkeepers though. Just grab it and run. Yes. We can steal stuff. We can steal stuff. It's ours now. Ah yes, piracy. Hey guys, look at that. I wonder what this is. What is this? It looks familiar. But yes, we can buy stuff too. And we earn gold. We can buy stuff. We can upgrade our armors, our weapons. We can sell stuff to get more gun. Or to get more money. Yes, there you go. Yes, we can buy miscellaneous items. We can buy equipment. We can buy swords, staves, guns, headgear, breastplates. Oh, whoops. Oh yeah, the menu. We can actually.
The bread.
Yes, we have to caress the bread. There's no bread to. Wait, is there bread? I'm actually curious. I don't remember. I see. I think the shop is down over here. It's been a minute since I played this game. Okay, the shop is over here. Is there bread in this game? You know, what a crummy looking place. Look at the state of these people. Let's get out of here as soon as we can. They have beer and food. Awesome. I'll settle for an energy drink or the closest thing to that. Yes, two very different people, all sharing different brain cells, or sharing the same, not sharing the same brain cell, but pretty close to it. See, is there bread? Okay, there's not bread, but there are things that contain bread, like, you know, the hamburger, the pizza, the cones for these ice creams, the muffin, the cupcake. Yes, yes, there is bread. But yes, there is also an XP system, so there are levels that we can have, which is really awesome. And yes, we can actually have different clothing for our, you know, our defenses or offenses, different swords. He can juggle now. And there are an assortment of new skills to learn. There's just a bunch of new skills that we can learn in here. Each of them, or most of them, are unique to the individual. Yeah, we can upgrade our equipment, our weapons, our armors. Let's see. And yeah, there are actual key items for quests. Not just for quests, but also just for like exploration. Like we need keys in order to get to certain areas. Because there are puzzles in this game. And then yeah, there are stat boosting items that boost your stats permanently. You know, quests. There's the bestiary. It's very big. Very big. And then all the medals in here. Yes, and it shows how many steps we've walked. I believe that there is an achievement for completing the game in so many steps. I don't entirely remember though. What the hell is she doing in here? Let's see. And I can show you guys the some of the oh wait, oh that's right. There's teleportation in here. Makes things so much easier, and as you can see, there are multiple different areas that we will eventually explore. Total of 6 areas. Because yeah, this game is significantly bigger than the last one. Our first dungeon. It doesn't look very interesting though. Maybe we'll at least find some decent creatures to eat. Actually, in this particular area, there's like nothing here that's edible. I mean, there are some, but I think there's like one enemy that's like capable of being eaten without, you know, poisoning yourself. Anyways, we're not here to hunt innocent animals, though I guess it's alright to euthanize some if they get in the way. We should get to this place in 5 minutes. I don't want you two messing around. Let's hurry up and visit the tougher levels so we can hunt real monsters and not feeble forest vermin. I concur. Let's slaughter everything that moves and get out of here. But yes. See, these guys look weak. Hair 2 should bring them down. Oh, that's right. There's also another achievement in this game that was in the first one. Let's get it real quick. I can get it right now. There we go. There we go. We got that achievement. You guys, you should not be doing that in real life. Just saying. Oh, that didn't do no damage at all. I've seen my mother survive harder hits than that. Yes. But yeah, as you can see, the combat is basically the same as it was before, but you can also change your armors and staves or any other weapons in combat. You can use an assortment of different items. You know, we're gonna have a lot more spells that we can use, but right now it's very, very little. We can still change the order, but we can also flee from battle, which it's not really something that we have to do in the future, mostly because we choose what we fight. There is at no point in time where we ever get ambushed by a fight, if I remember correctly. But yes, as you can see, our attacks don't do much damage anymore because all of our powers got absorbed by the final boss, who we will fight in the future, of course. Oh yeah, so we gain XP, we gain gold items. The AP, if I remember correctly, is what we need to level up our skills. Yeah, so we have 3 AP and we need 100. And they each have different reactions for the things that they cannot learn or upgrade. Which is just kind of funny. I do like some of their reactions. Like, because if they don't know the thing, they're usually just kind of disappointed. But if they can't upgrade it, they're usually pretty sad. But yeah, that's pretty much, you know, a quick little tour of the third game. That's pretty much how the this game is gonna go. I want to say it's kind of like Golden Sun, although with Golden Sun, it's a lot of random encounters, whereas in here we can walk anywhere we want as long as it's not blocked off. Oh, yeah, snails! I forgot about those. They do look rather pathetic, but they seem to be blocking some paths. But yes, like in here, there's quests that we can do. There's treasure to steal. Plenty of NPCs to talk to. Plenty of hidden areas that we just can't get to yet. Like this guy right now. He's actually guarding an area. But we have to get, I think, 30 achievements. Let's see. Okay, so 10 medals. So if we get 10 medals, then we can go through there. And like See, right now, we've only got 4. So we've still got a ways to go there. Yeah, 10 medals. Not very much. And honestly, like I said, getting the medals in here at the beginning is pretty easy. But later on, obviously they do become significantly more difficult. Especially since some of them you don't know what they are. I mean, I know what some of them are. I'm not going to tell you what they are, though. Yeah, like, beat the final boss. You know, get pieces of equipment. Deal a certain amount of damage. Find treasure chests. Do side quests. Scan foes. Mini games. You know, save up some gold. And then, of course, all these other hidden ones. Most of the achievements are you can get by simply just playing the game normally, so you don't really have to go out of your way. Hug all 10 medals. That's a lot of metal. That's a lot of medals. Oh yeah, they unlock secret areas like that what that knight is hiding, and they unlock stuff in the art gallery. So there's multiple reasons to get the medals. And this right here is like our first boss. I mean, it's not a boss, it's a mini boss. The first boss is significantly harder than that guy. But yeah, we can talk to a bunch of these guys. There's a lot of references to other media in these games. Actually, I can show you a reference right now. So if you guys have watched Dragon Ball, you'll recognize the scanner in this one, because it looks exactly like the ones from Dragon Ball Z. And yeah, it's just very simple, very short, very sweet. And there's plenty of other like cameos of references in here, like Legend of Zelda or Pokemon, as you guys have seen with Pikachu. And there's just plenty more. There's so many, honestly. I mean, heck, there's even Gurren Lagann, which is one of my favorite animes. But yeah, that's pretty much all I'm going to show you guys for this game for the time being. I'm not gonna go to the mini boss or even the final boss. I'll wait for later for that. I'm not even gonna save the game right now, just because I'm probably gonna forget the things I have done already. So I like to start on a new file whenever, you know, coming back to a game. Have you seen the Gundam card game? I have not seen it. I have heard of its existence though. I went to a Magic meet a while back, and someone was saying if I played the Gundam card game, and that was the first time I had even heard about it. So I've known about its existence for like a couple weeks, but I haven't even looked into it. It's come out recently. It has a bunch of characters from various Gundam. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. I'll definitely have to give that a look at some point. Okay, that reminds me, I still need to buy Beast of Bermuda. That's not a game that I'm gonna play on stream, just because, well, I want to play games off stream sometimes, you know? Let me do my own thing. But yeah, since it's on sale, I'm definitely gonna get that. I gotta pay one of my bills first. I'm gonna pay that today. But then yeah, I'll definitely be getting that. Probably try it out. Let's see, what's today? Today is Tuesday. So tomorrow's Wednesday, and then Thursday, and then Friday, and then yeah. So I'll have tomorrow and Thursday off. I don't know what I'm gonna play tomorrow. thinking about Hollow Knight. And then maybe I'll do Epic Battle Fantasy 3, this game, on Thursday. Like, honestly, I could probably finish this game in a single playthrough, because I know what I'm doing for the most part, but it might take 2 days. Just because this is a significantly bigger game. It's definitely going to take more than an hour or two to beat. They're basically what Transformers... Oh, you've never seen Gundam. They're basically Transformers. You don't watch movies. Oh my goodness. So a Gundam, it's basically... So I'm trying to think of like the best way to describe it. So it's basically a giant mechanized suit, a giant mech, and there is somebody inside piloting the thing. That is a Gundam. A Gundam is a piloted suit of armor, basically. It is a giant suit of armor. Does a Gundam turn into a gun? It can, depending on the anime you're watching. There are some that do transform into other objects, but primarily they're just really big suits of armor. Yeah, but yeah, traditionally a mech suit is armor, and it can have like other stuff equipped to it, like guns and weapons. But yeah, it's pretty much just like a giant machine, a giant armor that is also a machine. Unfortunately, there are no mech suits in this game. That would be interesting, though. I think there are references to mech suits. Actually, I believe this guy is actually. Let's see. Okay, never mind. He's not. There is. Oh, that's right. So I remember there is actually a part in this game where my favorite anime is actually mentioned by the 3 main characters showing up. And you can actually dress up Natalie as the main female character from that anime. And it's wonderful. And I think that Lance can also have the main female character's gun, which is also really cool. I saw one that had a lightsaber sword. Oh, that's kind of cool. Imagine a giant mech with a lightsaber. Oh my goodness. That'd be insane. That'd be kind of cool, though. I'd like to see that. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna quit. I'm not gonna save. Like I said, I don't want to save when I've already done some stuff in there. I've already gotten some of the medals. But nothing that, like, messes with gameplay or anything. Alright. But yes, I do have work today. I go in 2 hours. So, I am probably going to be signing off. Just so I can take a break before work. Work probably won't be too bad today. Like last night, it was so freaking slow. For most of the time that I was there, it was just dead, basically. But despite that, people kept coming in. Even when we were almost closed, so I wasn't able to get out of there until late because people just kept showing up and staying really late. So I couldn't leave because my bosses don't like it when I leave like plates and whatnot uncleaned, even if it's like literally one plate. So I have to sit there and twiddle my thumbs because I can't clean anything, because if I do, I'll just have to clean it up again. So I'm just sitting there waiting for someone to finish eating so I can close. It's so annoying. Why am I collecting medals? I'm collecting medals so that I can flex on people and so that I can get into hidden areas. And honestly, getting all these is pretty easy because I kind of know where like all these treasure chests are, and scanning foes is easy. Getting the points is easy. Saving up gold is also just really easy. Beating the game isn't exactly easy because the final boss is actually like kind of miserable. Because he is just built like a tank. Honestly, the final boss is more tanky than the tank from the second game. You always leave on time. There are no plates to clean over here. Yes, you're correct. There is no plates for you to clean. Oh my goodness. Ooh, excuse me. But yeah, um, tomorrow, I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna play. I'm either gonna play Hollow Knight or I'm gonna play Epic Battle Fantasy 3. Um, if I do Hollow Knight, it's going to be the no death run. But I'm thinking that I might do Epic Battle Fantasy 3 because it takes a while. And if I was to do it over my 2 days off, I would definitely be able to beat it by tomorrow. Because it's not that it's a short game exactly. I mean, it is kind of a short game. But I also know I've played this game multiple times. I've beat it multiple times. Um, it was just on a different device, so it's not, it's not on this computer. But I really shouldn't have too much of an issue. Now, the like later installments like Epic Battle Fantasy 4 or 5, those will take me much longer because I've only played them not just once, but I haven't even beaten Epic Battle Fantasy 5 yet. I stopped playing it just because of, living conditions at the point. Um, and then eventually I'll also be playing like Bullet Heaven, um, as well as Adventure Story, which are, just side stories for Epic Battle Fantasy. I've never beaten Adventure Story or either of the Bullet Heavens, um, but both can be pretty tough. Bullet Heaven is also just a bullet hell game, so that's gonna be stressful. That's gonna be so stressful. We get passive psychic damage. You know, that actually makes sense. That makes a lot of sense considering the your line of work. Meanwhile, I just take a lot of mental damage. I mean, I don't know if it's the same as psychic damage, but I take a lot of mental damage by working at a restaurant. You know what's crazy too, is that at that restaurant, everyone says, "Oh yeah, like I'm like the best dishwasher, this, that, and the other," and yet they keep like doing things that make my job harder. It's like you don't know how good I could be if you guys would stop putting handicaps on me. It's so annoying too. It's not even the fact that I can't be as good as I can be. It's more of I'm tired of them making my job harder. And in turn it also makes their job harder because they're just not organizing themselves. So they are going out of their way to make their own jobs harder than it needs to be. And they get upset when their job is harder. It's like, you did it to yourself. That requires thinking. Man, like, I don't even know how. Because, I mean, obviously, I know how. But I don't understand why it's so difficult for them. Because it's just, like, natural for me. Because I'm always just looking, how can I make the job the easiest way possible? And my hands just kind of start moving on their own. I don't know. I guess people just have a hard time trying to make things easier on themselves. Thinking hurts, yes, thinking does hurt a lot. I can agree to that, thinking hurts.
Yeah, this is big brain time.
Yeah, it's big brain. Big brain equals big hurt. I'm actually curious. I should actually like play Cyberpunk 2077 at some point too. But I do like my goal right now is like to get through the series of Epic Battle Fantasy. And oh, that's right. So I do, yeah, I need to make sure I stay up to date with Calanthe's capture card so that we can play Silksong. I think that'll be cool because I haven't played Silksong yet. I have been waiting for her to beat Hollow Knight, so I am definitely curious to see that. I might actually check out her latest stream tonight, or not tonight, but after stream, so that I can see how she beat the game. I'm curious because she said that she got the regular ending, so I'm assuming that's the one that isn't a hard lock, where Hornet is stuck inside of the Black Egg Temple. I'm assuming that she got the one where you defeat the Hollow Knight and that's it. Nothing more to it than that. And so you become the next vessel of the infection. And you know, honestly, like becoming the next vessel for the infection is actually like, now that I think about it, you didn't even do anything to make life better. At least I don't think you did you? Like all you did was do what the Hollow Knight was already doing. Oh, you. Let's see, what was deleted? Oh, that message. The shrugging emote. Yeah, Nightbot just doesn't like you, Metal. Nightbot has never liked you, and it probably never will, unfortunately. Alright. Oh, this is weird. It's always trippy to look at it like this. But yes. In the future, I still plan on doing a just chatting stream. It might be a minute before we get to that. Just because I'm still thinking about stuff for that. I mean, I know it's just as it is. It's just chatting. But I do want to throw in some things as well as just things to talk about, things to do, things to show. This way, you guys stay entertained. Are you not entertained? Blow off work and play dinosaurs with me? Man, if I could, I would. But I need money. I mean, I do have 28 hours, which is, this is gonna sound stupid. 28 hours is more than I get on average at work. And quite frankly, the fact, like, hear me out. The fact that the people at work are so bad at doing dishes is almost appalling. It's like I am almost in awe of how bad they are at doing dishes. Like the I see, he's not the store owner, but he's also not a regular manager. I think he's the general manager. The general manager is honestly just ass. He's so bad at doing dishes. Um, there's someone else who does dishes who does it a little faster than I do in terms of speed, but um, he doesn't. His dishes aren't always clean, so it's like, yeah, sure, you got speed, but you don't got quality. And when it comes to dishes, you want the quality. You don't really just want the speed. You want both, obviously. But if you're going fast but not doing it right, you're doing it wrong. That there's fast doesn't mean anything if you're not doing the job right. Weaponizing competence. If you're a manager, you should be able to perform all jobs properly. That is correct. Um, that's why I don't want to be a manager at a restaurant because I don't want to be a waiter or a server, I should say. I don't want to be a server because I don't like interacting with people in person. I can, I can have the mindset of this is a job, this is what I have to do. Do I want to do it? Absolutely not. And that mindset is going to be what makes me not do as good as I can. Um, I've thought about being a manager there because, some of the managers do think that I could do well because of how I think about things, but I don't want to be a server. I can't. I don't want to be a server at all. I guess talking to people. See, Metal, you don't have to worry about talking to people at your line of work for obvious reasons. But yes, I do not want to be talking to the customers. I could not handle that. I had to do that when I worked at Dollar General as a cashier. That was miserable. Yeah, absolutely miserable. You talk to them anyways. Metal, no, Metal. I think you gotta go to the psych ward. Off to the psych ward with you. Don't pass go. So yeah, okay, this is John Doe. All right, how are you doing today, Mr. John Doe? I see you're looking a little pale today. Is everything okay there? Notice you got some jewelry hanging from your big toe. What is that all about? Oh, it also says John Doe. Didn't realize that you were so adamant about your name. You had to gotta put it on your feet now. You're also very cold. Don't realize how dumb the general public is until you work in retail or restaurant. Yeah, definitely, definitely. I feel like it's hard to know what's worse. Honestly, I think retail's worse. So, well, it's worse depending on your perspective. So, when you're in a retail, you're dealing with people who just don't really know what they're talking about half the time. You got people who are greedy. You got the greedy people that think who know everything. In the restaurant, you have people who think they know everything, plus they're hungry, so they're also a little bit cranky, making it so that they're a little bit harder to deal with. But in a restaurant, they just kind of expect you to deal with their issues without any issue because they're here for food. That's it. In a retail service, um, they expect you to know everything, the location, the price, um, freaking everything else in between. And you see, oh yeah, I remember. I have a little story. Not really a story. But one time I was working at a fast food joint, and there was this woman who dumbfounded me so much that I accidentally said something rude to her. And I don't like being rude to people. It really makes me feel bad when I'm rude to people. So I try not to be rude at all. But she dumbfounded me so much to where what came out of my mouth next was just completely rude. So she came up to the counter and she came to the drive. No, no, she didn't come to the drive. She just came through to order food. And when she got her drink, when she got her cup, she asked me if she could get it from the drive-through drink station. And I was like, okay, sure, whatever. But I didn't have enough time to say that. I didn't have enough time to say, okay, I can do that. Because the next thing that she said was, I prefer the drive-through drinks because they taste better. And my first thought was, that doesn't make any sense because the lines are connected to the same sodas, regardless of where you get it from. So no matter if you get it from the drive-through or from the front of the restaurant, they're still connected to the same machine, to the same sodas. So like my brain short-circuited and I said, yeah, sure, I guess. Because I was just so dumbfounded by by her question, by her request, and her reason for the request. that it made no sense. Ah, yes, the drive-thru has less mold. Honestly, when I worked at that fast food joint, I have never seen someone clean the drive-thru drink machine, but every night we always cleaned the um the front the front up house, the what's it called? The drink machine that was in the restaurant, available to the public. I always clean that every night. Ad incoming. There's already an ad playing with though. Yeah, so I can't even snooze it because there's already an ad going. Um, so your coworkers always look at you funny whenever you talk to your clients. I can imagine that they look at you pretty oddly. I mean, I would probably look at you very oddly. Maybe it's like the toast cut in triangles instead of squares. Honestly, that's probably the best way to describe it. See, that reminds me. There's actually, I actually have something similar with that. So sometimes I'll make myself quesadillas at home, and I will make them one of three ways. So I'll just have cheese and pepperoni, and that's my quesadilla. It's cheese and pepperoni, and I'll either not cut it, so it's just a complete circle, and I'll just eat it as is. That is like, you know, easiest time to make the easiest way to make it, fastest way to make it. No cutting it or anything. Its taste is, average. Then, if you decide to cut it into fourths, it takes a little bit more time. Not much that it's like a problem. And its taste is good. And then, if you cut it into eighths, its taste is wonderful. Peak. It is absolutely divine when you cut it into eighths. But it takes longer, and you seem to eat it so much more quickly than the fourths or the whole, even though it's the same amount of quesadilla. So even though it's the same thing that you're making, somehow it just tastes better. But yeah, like the cutting into triangles instead of squares. See, some people wouldn't clean the nozzle for the teas, and the mold literally could be tasted when you drink. Oh, that's disgusting. That is gross. Yeah, people who like cleaning is such a big thing when it comes to just anywhere. Doesn't even matter. Restaurants, at home. Cleaning is just a big thing. Honestly, like it's just terrible. And actually, here, I don't even like the place that I'm living at. Um, I don't really use dishes that much because I get most of my meals from work. I mean, I get 5 free meals, or what I should say. What was that? I felt something vibrate, but it wasn't my phone. It was weird. Anyways, um, I get I get a free meal whenever I go to work, so it's that much that I don't have to eat at home. So, like I said, most of the dishes, if I use any dishes at all in a single week at home, most of them aren't mine. So it's like, why should I be the one that has to do the dishes at home when I'm not the one making the messes? See, literally every one of your plates is currently dirty. Yeah, that. See, I remember back when I lived in Michigan, um, the household had a rule of doing dishes after every meal. And yeah, sure, it was kind of annoying when I first started living there, but it made things so much easier in the long run because there were very limited dishes to clean. They were very easy to clean because you just used them. There was nothing stuck to the pan or whatever. And you would always have plates or any other utensils available to you because they're already clean. So you never ran out of stuff because you always kept up. And yeah, I want to start cleaning dishes like that. But the problem about doing that is that I don't use dishes at home. I rarely do. So I don't want to clean other people's dishes when I already do that at work. It's like I don't want to transfer my work to my home when my home is my place to relax. Granted, tomorrow I'm probably gonna have to do the dishes anyways because they're getting disgusting. They're smelling bad. I don't want to do them on the days that I have to work because I'd rather not do work at home and at work. That's not really fair. But they have to get done or else, well, there's going to be mold growing from the dishes in the sink. And I don't want to deal with that because it smells bad. Yeah, they're pretty much just ignoring them. I mean, it took a while for them to do it last time. And like last time, there was a bunch of dishes and I only used 2 spoons. I only used 2 spoons out of that entire pile. And it was just kind of annoying. Because again, I don't really use the dishes much anymore. I just don't use them. Because again, I eat most of my meals at work. I don't really use dishes. And when I do, it's not very much. Your friend's dealing with that as well. That sucks. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like, he has a lot of time to do either. Um, but just like me, he has days off as well. He's got 2 days off. I get 2 days off per week. Um, I don't know. It's just annoying sometimes. Yeah, like I always try to keep my room as tidy as possible because I don't want to see it get into a mess. Um, but the way that I think about it, because as you guys know, my mental health isn't the best right now. But the way that I look at trying to better your mental health, or at least my mental health, everyone's different. But the way that I try to better mine is knowing what makes your mental health feel worse and not doing that. So like for example, some things that make my mental health worse is being unclean, whether it's in body, in your space, in your mind. So I try to go and do things to, prevent that. You know, um, making sure I stay on top of showering and brushing my teeth, making sure I stay on top of, uh, making sure my room is kept nice and tidy. If you have to, force yourself to do it. It's gonna suck. You're gonna hate it. But it's gonna be done. It's gonna be done and over with. You won't have to do it again for a little bit. So it's a little bit less that's on your shoulders. Because when you look at it, you think, oh, it's a mess. I don't want to deal with that. But chances are you're probably not busy right now. So, just do it. And really, it only takes a few minutes, assuming that it's not like a big mess. It doesn't take very long. You get it done out of the way, and then it's no longer there. You no longer have to worry about it. Oh yeah, if you're struggling with like certain disabilities, then that does make it a different conversation. I'm simply just talking about like depression. That's what I'm really referring to here. Because if you do have disabilities that prevent you from making your living space more hospitable, that's a completely different topic. And that's not really something I can discuss because I personally don't have any experience with that. Because thankfully, I don't have any disabilities. Oh, that reminds me, actually. I actually do need to go to the store at some point because um I injured my sofa about a year back, and every once in a while my arm gets like it gets really in pain. It gets tingly. It becomes it hurts when I make certain movements. Um, it was a work injury that I got a while back, and I never got compensation for it because of the weird loops that you had to jump through. So yeah, I need to go to the store to get myself a brace, um, just to make the pain, ease up a little bit. You enjoy doing side quests around the house because they make me not think about. See, goddamn, I can't spell. See, because they make you not think about existential stuff. Okay, I mean that's fair. That's kind of why I like playing video games. It's just a way to escape. Music and video games, or pretty much like all forms of media, really, except for social media. Social media is not very good for society. Let's be real. Social media has definitely been one of the reasons for humanity's downfall as of late. Hey, hey, look, we've been streaming for 3 hours. How about that? Social media makes you confused. That's what it usually is for me as well. Social media is hard to keep up with if you're not in the loop. That's why I don't watch it at all. I mean, sometimes I'll go on YouTube, but honestly, I mostly use YouTube for sleeping. Like I listen to white noise and stuff like that. It helps me sleep a lot better. I have been actually sleeping better lately. Um, the way that I just have to deal with things as well is just discipline. Making sure that I wake up in time. Making sure I get up when my alarm goes off, no matter how tired I may be. Because honestly, like streaming does help me with my mood, and it also helps me wake up. If I wake up at like an hour before I have to go to work, I am usually in a bad mood for the rest of the day. Usually for a while, not just the rest of the day, because I don't like missing streams. I really don't like it. But that's the reason why I stopped making a schedule, is just so that I can try to keep up with that. Hopefully, that works out for the best. Oy. But yeah, I think I am pretty much ready to end things off here for today. I am getting pretty tired. You need an hour just to enjoy breakfast. That's fair. That is totally fair. I used to be a big breakfast enjoyer, but now all of my breakfasts, lunch, and dinners are spent at work. I eat I eat like one meal a day, and most of those are at work. Saves a lot of money. That's for that's for sure. Because um now I can eat. I can buy about 6 months worth of food, which is usually just dehydrated food, and I shouldn't say dehydrated, but food that requires water, and that lasts me about 6 months for about like 13 bucks. He loves making us worry. Yes. Don't worry. I'm actually not underweight though. I'm teetering on the edge of underweight. That's that's for damn sure. But I'm not underweight. I'm honestly trying to find reasons to make better meals. I have meal plans. I even have talked to a couple of people at work about like if I can cook for them, because that would give me an incentive to at least eat one healthy meal a week, which could actually help with a lot of my physical health, mainly my blood pressure. I do need to work on my blood pressure, um, just because, well, I do have problems with that. Um, a while back, I think about a month ago, I ended up getting so upset with what the servers were doing about making my job harder that I actually ended up bleeding from my nose. I had a nosebleed because of how upset I was at them. I wasn't saying anything to them. It was just like bottled up anger, and it was really bad. But yes, it's mostly ramen, rice, pastas, and oatmeal. The pastas and the rice are more for like I feel like spoiling myself, so that's what those are for. Whereas the ramen and oatmeal are more for, meals. Um, can't even exist without breakfast. You're running on full eco mode. I used to be the same way. I used to not be able to go without eating breakfast, at least 2 meals a day. But um, yeah, I've managed to adapt my body to not eating so much. It took a long time. It didn't take a long time. It was a painful time, is what I should say, because hunger, or I guess what I should say is starvation, is a serious thing. Um, being hungry it sucks. That's why I don't like when other people are hungry. I like to feed people when possible. And it's also why I'd like cooking because I like feeding people. I like seeing people happy with my cooking. So low blood pressure you can faint. If seen in one place for too long. See, I don't let's see. I don't have low blood pressure, definitely. But I do have low iron. So it doesn't happen anymore. But I used to like whenever I would get up really fast from a seated position, I would sometimes faint. Not long enough that it would cause anyone any worry because nobody knew that I fainted, which was surprising because of how often it happened, but nobody ever saw it. It's just I would stand up, and then the next thing I know, I'm on the ground. So I would pass out, before I would even start falling, and it was bad. It hasn't happened in a long time, so that's a good thing. Hopefully it doesn't happen again, but again, I'm trying to look for reasons. I'm trying I'm trying to get people to help me to eat better. Because like I said, I have meal plans to help with the things that I need, like my vitamins and iron and blood pressure stuff, all that good stuff. It's just that I don't like cooking for myself.
Bread.
I mean, bread is part of is like some of the stuff that I need. But I do already eat a lot of bread. Because pretty much all my meals at work have bread in them, such as, burgers or quesadillas. That's usually all I really eat there. I do need to eat like salads though, but that is also in my meal plans. Pretty much in all of them. All of my meal plans have salads, I think, except for like one or two. 'Cause yeah, salads actually really help when it comes to what's the word? Blood pressure. Um, but yes, eating unfortunately is expensive. That's why I have 6 months of food worth, $13. Behold potato, anti-famine food. I think there are some people who would disagree with potatoes being the anti-famine. You can also blend roasted vegetables into your pasta, sauces, get the benefits without the taste. Oh, okay. See, I'm not a fan of roasted vegetables, because of their taste, but that does sound like an interesting idea. I know that roasted vegetables are actually really good for you. I just I have a hard time eating anything that's roasted just because of the taste. Like roasted potatoes especially. Roasted potatoes are disgusting. But like baked potatoes, I like those mashed potatoes. I like fries. I like fries. Roasting just makes blending easier. Okay. You hate mashed potatoes? What's wrong with you? Mashed potatoes are wonderful. I love mashed potatoes. Honestly, mashed potatoes are like my second favorite form of potatoes. Um, you hate smooth food. That's fair. It's a texture thing. Um, wait, so if you don't like mashed potatoes, so you probably also don't like stuff like grits or oatmeal, if I had to take a guess. Um, so what else is like a smooth food? I guess there's probably applesauce. I love applesauce. Applesauce is really good, especially when there's like a little bit of cinnamon in there. There's a little bit of cinnamon in uh in your applesauce. That's always really good. You used to drink that? Oh my goodness. I mean, I can't really say much about that. Sometimes I would get jelly, apple jelly. I would stir it up in its, in its can, in the glass jar. That's the word. I'd stir it up in the jar, and when it was all nice and loose, I would just, bottoms up and just start drinking the jelly. I love apple jelly. It's my favorite jelly. I don't like jams though. I don't like the pieces of fruits being in my jelly. I think jelly needs to be nice and smooth throughout. Haven't had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in a minute. That's actually used to be what I live off of, peanut butter and jellies. But then I noticed it was starting to get kind of expensive. So that's why I switched to the foods I have now. Ramen and oatmeal. Because yes, it does save a bunch of money. Because yeah, for $13, if and assuming that I have 5 meals per week at home or at work, I mean, then let's see. So let's see how many. So that's 24, and then another 20. So 44. Okay, so never mind. It's not 6 months. Actually, no. Sometimes it is 6 months because sometimes I will just not eat one day when I'm at home. So I can see if I really tried, I could definitely push my rations to like 88 days. So anywhere between 44 and 88 days worth of food. But again, this is also split 2 days per week. So if we divide that, so 44 by 2, that's 22 weeks, which is about 5.5 months. If I was to do 88, if I was to eat one meal with my 2 days off, then that would go to 11 months. So almost a year. For $13, I could reasonably um for $13 I could reasonably have meals for 11 months. Imagine that. You shouldn't judge when you like the taste of charred food and anything that's deemed too bitter for an average human. I'm able to deal with really bitter foods. Um, as for charred food, I'm not a big fan of char on like steaks and whatnot. I like a little bit of crispiness to it, but not as much as the average person. And you probably like it more than the average person. So I probably would not like your cooked steaks. You like the taste of carbon. Carbon. Carbon monoxide? My favorite. I am not looking forward to going to work today. I don't I don't want to go into work today, but I like the money. Money's nice. I probably should be leaving pretty soon though, just because again I have to go to the store to get that brace for my arm because I can already feel my arm starting to act up. It starts at my shoulder and then it works its way to my elbow, and then it just like it makes moving really annoying. Surprisingly, you don't like money. Hey, you don't like money? Hey, can I have yours? Can I have all your money then? Just give it all to me. You know, every penny. Actually, just give me your paychecks. Like holding it. Oh, so you don't like cash, or you don't like money in general? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't like money. I think the concept of money is a little too complex. Like, we can just go back to doing trading and bartering. Paper and credit card. Okay. I haven't used my credit card in a hot minute, so my credit probably sucks right now. I mean, I stopped using my credit card after they, like, dropped my score by 100 points, even though I never used the damn thing. I mean, too complex. You think I'm too dumb to understand the concept of money? I think money as a concept is just really stupid because, well, it's something that humanity created, obviously, but at the same time, it's it keeps losing its value. Like, I mean, for example, if we look at other countries, a bill that is like $1 million is only worth like 20 bucks for the US. You want to trade in seashells? I mean, that's how it used to be though. Like, you know, we would take like animal hides and we would trade it to somebody for, you know, a portion of meat or something like that. It was all about, you know, trading goods and services instead of, you know, trading paper and metal or paper and coins, really. Because I'm sure that there was some metal trade going on. But yeah, exchanging, the barter and trade system. That's I feel like that is a lot more effective than money. Especially because nowadays, if you don't have if you don't have money, well, you don't have anything because you don't have anything to trade. Um, I mean, I guess for me, I guess I would have stuff to trade because, well, I have a computer, but at the same time, you also need money if you want to trade stuff anymore because, well, the person who wants your computer is on the other side of the freaking country, or, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, we're not gonna sell you, we're gonna trade you. Yeah, don't worry, you're priceless. You know, that's the thing. Like, worthless and priceless is the exact same thing, but they mean two different things. Like, it's if we look at the words and split them up, worth and price, they're the same thing. And unless, well, it's without. So without worth, without price, and yet worthless and priceless mean two different things. You know, two opposite ends of the spectrum there, which I think is weird. But I think then again, that is just the English language. The English language doesn't make any sense. You know, I said that I was gonna be logging off, you guys, and yet you guys keep distracting me. You guys keep distracting me. I'm over here trying to leave, but you guys make me stay. Then again, this is like one of the few forms of entertainment that I get in my day. Cause like after
Caress
this,
the bread.
cause after this, I have to be subjected to work. You know, what's your guys'
Bread,
favorite type of
bread,
bread
bread,
anyway?
bread, bread, bread.
What is your guys' favorite type of bread? Me personally, I think Hawaiian bread is the best bread, but I also really like potato bread. Potato bread just hits different. But I mean, there's also, you know, you got tortillas, you got corn tortillas, you got flour. So you've also got like naan, you've got let's see, what else? You got white bread, you got wheat bread. There's so many different types of bread. pastry bread. Oh, so like sweet bread, as long as it's crispy. I think I know what you're talking about. You're talking like bread with a really nice crust to it. Ooh, like French bread. French bread's really good. I love French bread. Except the good French bread is the stuff that never lasts more than 2 days. And I can't eat a whole loaf of French bread in a day, even though it tastes so good. But eating that much bread probably isn't a good idea. Yeah, fresh out of the oven bread is amazing. You like eating the tough outer layer of bread. If it's French bread, I do like the outer layer the most. If it's homemade bread, the inside is definitely the best in my opinion. But yeah, if you butter some fresh bread, oh my goodness, that's amazing. Like you don't even need to toast it at that point. It's already warm. It's already nice and soft. I don't like toast that much. I like my bread raw. Or technically, I guess it's not raw, huh? I like my bread soft. I like soft bread. Whatever restaurant has that has the rolls with sweet butter. I'm not sure. I think there's a lot of I think there's a lot of restaurants with sweet butter. I'm not sure. Please don't eat raw bread. Yeah, don't eat, never eat raw bread. You can eat raw cookie dough though. I used to do that. I never got sick from it though, thankfully. My stomach can endure. My stomach can endure the pains of raw cookie dough. I like eating the yeast. Yes, I like eating just straight yeast. I remember one time I made pizza dough. Or I made a pizza and I had to make the dough for it. It was actually kind of fun. It was a lot easier than I was expecting. But I think making like loaf bread is significantly more difficult than like pizza dough. At least from what I've seen, because I've seen one of my roommates made bread multiple times, and it looked a lot more difficult than making pizza bread or making pizza dough. Yes, fermented brain, my favorite. If the brain isn't fermented, then why have it at all? Oh, excuse me. Oh yes. I'm sure you guys have already noticed, but I did change up the icon for the for our channel points. I made them into like a little onigiri. Um, it's just to fit with the brand. In addition, I also, for those of you who don't like PayPal, because I know that there are a couple people who don't like PayPal, who don't really understand PayPal, which totally makes sense. PayPal can be a little confusing sometimes. Um, I have gone ahead and added a second method of sending donations, and that is through Cash App. Um, you can just find that in the what is it called? The panels on the channel page, and the I think it's the about page on the channel page. It's pretty simple. All you gotta do is just use the handle in the Cash App, and that's about it. Cash App's pretty easy to use, but I don't really worry about donations. You guys throw plenty of money at me already, which was really cool to see. Especially Nugget yesterday donating what was it 1,050 bits. You've never used PayPal. That makes sense. That makes sense. I remember for a while, actually, I don't know if it's still going on, but I don't know if PayPal is still banned in Russia after the whole Russia-Ukraine thing. I don't even know if that's still going on. That's how little I pay attention to the news and social media. I mean, heck, I haven't even heard much about the whole what is it? I think it was Pakistan and Iran, I think. I heard that there was something going on over there. I don't know what's going on now though. I remember that tension was high in the US for a second though. Wars are not popular anymore. I mean, I think everyone is afraid to go to war because of our technological advances. Oh, so it's still going on. Okay. It's at war is definitely not as popular anymore, but again, it is because of our technological advances. Um, no matter, I mean, obviously, no matter what time period we went into war, there was a lot of, there's a lot of bloodshed. Except now we have nuclear weapons, and well, I don't think I really have to explain much more than that. At that point, it just kind of becomes as to who can hit the target first with their nuclear weapons. If we use big boom, we all boom. Basically, I mean, heck, a bunch of countries have high tension because of where certain countries' missiles are pointed. Like that is enough to like start any war tension. It's just the fact that the missiles are pointed in a direction that makes a country feel uncomfortable, which is totally fair because, well, a single missile is already by itself incredibly dangerous, but the fact that simply turning the missiles to this specific direction is enough to like have the tensions of war be tugged on is pretty scary. That's how bad humanity is right now. The simple movement of missiles is enough to just, send waves of tension throughout the world. Because nobody wants war, especially not right now. Like the stress of humanity, like humanity's stress levels are at an all-time high right now. And honestly, I think they're only going to get higher. Welcome to the human race. The human race sucks. The human race is a terrible place. It's not a race that I want to compete in, that's for sure. I'm tired of competing in this race. Get me out of here. Can you just disqualify me? Actually, I don't know if I want to be disqualified. That's probably that's probably not the good ending. To have drones that are constantly losing in the forests. See, that's actually kind of funny. You're just losing drones in the forest. I bet it's Bigfoot. I bet that's what it is. I bet it's Bigfoot taking all the drones. An officer who fired a grenade launcher in the office. That's insane. See, I thought that we had to work in retail to see, who the dumb people were. Apparently you can just, walk right into your everyday police station and see it yourself. Bigfoot riding the drones. That'd be crazy. Imagine somebody making artwork of that. Bigfoot riding just a really big drone. I wouldn't be surprised if there was such a thing actually. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Well, I think I'm about ready to end things off for the time being now. I'm getting pretty tired and I'm getting kind of anxious for work and I do need to go to the store again. Um, and I think it's probably about time for all of us to start winding down for our own things as well. So I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow. I'm hoping that I can. I'm not gonna make a schedule just in case I can't, in case I can't keep to it. But I will either be streaming Hollow Knight or I'll be streaming Epic Battle Fantasy 3. So we'll get to see how those games go tomorrow, and at least I hope so. Assuming I wake up in time. Hopefully I do. Um, but hopefully I get to see you guys tomorrow. And if not, I hope that you guys have a good day regardless. And for everybody else, I hope that you all have a good day, a good night, or a good afternoon, no matter where y'all are. I hope you're all having a great time. And I will see you all hopefully tomorrow.